Thanks for wanting to learn more about Impact, where you can configure conveyors and automation devices in Microsoft Excel and seamlessly integrate models directly in context within SOLIDWORKS. If you haven't watched our How Impact Works video yet, please do before continuing. Here's the URL, but you can find a link to the video below. We are assuming that you understand how this software generally works in the following demo.
In this demo, we're going to show you how easy the software makes it to configure a 360 conveyor. So if you're trying to configure a 360 device from the GlideLine Impact software, it's fairly easy. The 360 devices in their basic form are made up of two conveyors. We refer to them as the actuator conveyor and the payload conveyor. The actuator conveyor typically would be on the bottom or be the device that's moving another conveyor. For this particular demo, I have pre-made a bottom actuator conveyor and also the payload conveyor that's going to run on top. If you don't know how to configure and insert basic conveyors, please check out our conveyor building demo before watching the rest of this video. In addition to those two conveyors, the other two components that would be necessary would be the 360 grip and the 360 glide. Those are the two devices that actually attach the two conveyors together and allow the 360 configuration. Once we've predefined the correct components for our 360 conveyors on the Excel side of things in our Impact configurator, and we've inserted them into our SOLIDWORKS environment, we will have something similar to this. Again, the basic components we have for this are the actuator conveyor, which is on the bottom for this demo, and we have our payload conveyor, and then we also have a series of grips and glides that we had configured and inserted. To actually assemble the 360 device now, you can see that these grips have different states that we can put them in. For this particular application, we're going to leave these attached to the payload conveyor like they are currently. Now, we can simply hold down the Alt button on our keyboard and drag right to the leg of our payload conveyor that we want it to go to. We then pre-orient the other one, which is also configured to the payload conveyor. We can drag and drop that guy in as well. Now, we'll do the same thing with the glides. We will make sure they're configured to the payload conveyor, then we can hold the Alt button and drag them over to the payload conveyor. Now we have the grips and the glides attached to the bottom of our payload conveyor. We can take one of these devices and change it to attach to the actuator belt. Now it's going to be trying to snap itself to the actuator belt conveyor, so we can hold down the Alt button and we can drag that guy over, and it's going to want to snap itself right to the actuator belt. We can take the other side and do the same process. It doesn't lose its mate to the payload conveyor, it just allows us to additionally attach it to the actuator conveyor as well. We'll continue this process for the glides. And we now have our payload conveyor attached to our actuator conveyor and essentially made a 360 device, which allows us to both transport product in on this payload conveyor, and then we can shuttle it back and forth on the actuator conveyor to wherever we need it positioning-wise. And of course, with Impact, all of our changes in SOLIDWORKS are kept up to date in our Excel file with accurate part numbers and pricing. Thanks for watching. Hopefully we conveyed how Impact can save you valuable time and allow you to customize with ease. Want some more information about Impact? Head to glideline.com/impact.